Signs you have high functioning anxiety part 2. Now, I don't actually like the term high functioning anxiety because it makes it seem like what the person is going through isn't that serious. For example, somebody who is agoraphobic, who can't leave their house, you would assume that they have it worse than someone that can live their life but still experience the anxiety. That's not necessarily true. Here's the actual truth. People that are agoraphobic, that can't leave their house, they just have stronger avoidance behaviors. That doesn't necessarily mean their anxiety is the most intense. But with people who have high functioning anxiety, one of the ways they're able to deal with their anxiety but never really eliminate it is that they focus on distraction. You may notice if you have high functioning anxiety, if you don't have anything to do, when everything else gets quiet, the anxiety gets very loud. And so what happens is that when people have high functioning anxiety, they always have to do something. You'll find these people being extremely hard workers. They end up going above and beyond. They're always busy doing something. Now, you would assume that they're living their life fully, but in fact, they're actually running away from something. So they're not doing something to live life. They're doing it as an escape from what happens about what they feel when all of that stops. And so this can be anything. This can be physical symptoms they're experiencing. This could be these intrusive thoughts. What if I'm going crazy? They could be feeling feelings of unreality where they're like, I just don't know why this is happening. They may even have just like these weird emotions. And I have to say, as somebody who went through this myself, I really commend people that are high functioning anxiety. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I fell into this cycle, I couldn't do anything. I ended up getting trapped in my house. There's no way I could have done everything I had to do while having anxiety. So people with high functioning anxiety, even though they're doing stuff, they're doing work, their mind is somewhere else. They're focused on something else. They're very hyper focused. Now, the problem with people with high functioning anxiety is that they eventually work so hard that they just burn themselves out. And they end up just keep going as a way to escape, and then they just get exhausted, and then they have to stop, and now the anxiety hits them full force. Here's the tip, okay? Don't use distraction as a way to avoid your anxiety. In fact, it's the avoidance of the anxiety that's keeping it alive. Rather than using work or anything as a distraction, before you do that, recognize the anxiety's there and let it be there. Acknowledge that it's there and accept that it's there. Once you allow and accept it, look, you don't have to like it, you don't have to love it, but let it be there. Then focus on doing everything, and then that's really how anxiety goes away long term. To learn more, check the comments.